Cool FM live here at the Bisbee Mining and Historical Museum, helping promote the 9th annual Bisbee Mariachi Festival and Minor Reunion, Saturday, November 2nd at Bisbee's historic Warren Ballpark, because the Mariachi Festival is a big fundraiser which is held every year for the Bisbee Mining and Historical Museum. Amy Larkin is the executive director. I am here for the very first time in this big, beautiful museum building here, and it is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I don't think people realize, now just to let folks know, the building here is basically in the heart of the square of downtown Bisbee. Is that how you kind of describe where it is?
Yes, we're located in Grassy Park, right in the heart of downtown Bisbee, as you mentioned, located directly in front of the Copper Queen Hotel. Very easy to find.
Yeah, and it's a big building, but you've got 2 floors of displays and history of mining here in the Bisbee area. And we'll take a little walk around in just a little bit here, but we want to talk about the Mariachi Festival because that's coming up on November 2nd. Yes. And that is that the biggest fundraiser for the museum?
Yes, undoubtedly it will be. The Mariachi Festival will take place, as you mentioned, on Saturday, November 2nd from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. You can buy your tickets online or in person at the gate the day of. And what we are doing as the Bisbee Mining and Historical Museum pardon me, we're focusing on the miners' reunion part of the festival in particular. And so the museum will not only have a booth where you can buy mining and copper type related merchandise, but we'll also have our friends from the Queen Mine Tour there, who will have an exhibit that will examine geology through time. They will have a mining display, and then we'll also have activities for children. We'll be giving out hard hats, little plastic hard hats to kids, and they'll be able to take their photo by a burrow. Kids will be able to shovel or muck dirt into a mini mine cart. We'll have a fluorescent mineral display there. And then we'll also have an area where kids can mine for copper.
So that'll be November 2nd at the Mariachi Festival here at Warren Ballpark. Get your tickets online. We've got the link in the post description of this video. But tickets will also be available that day at the gate or at Warren Ballfield, right?
Yes, they will be.
All right. So folks, come on out and support a good cause. And this is a benefit also for the Bisbee Coalition for the Homeless as well, too. So yes, we want to emphasize that as well, too. But we're up here on the 2nd floor of the Bisbee Mining and Historical Museum. And let's take just a brief walk around. We give people a little tease, but we want to encourage folks to come on out and up here or down here to Bisbee and check it out themselves. But we'll give them a little tease. What are we looking at here?
So this is a case of azurite found here in Bisbee. Many of these specimens are on loan from the Smithsonian. And then next we also have a case of the green malachite. Again, every specimen that you will see were discovered here in Bisbee. And Bisbee's unique because we have over 330 different mineral species that are found here. And there are only 5 places in the entire world that have over 300 different mineral species. And we're one of those.
Wow. And this is really an amazing area up here because it's got you feel like you're walking into the mine tunnels.
Exactly.
And obviously that's the effect you were going for when you created this museum.
Exactly. The Smithsonian actually designed this exhibit, and they, along with some of our advisors, were able to create this astonishing immersive environment for our guests.
Absolutely amazing. Well, let's take a little bit more of a walk around here.
So we start with our mining history beginning in the 1880s. Also in this section of the museum. And then we go on from the end of underground mining operations here, to surface mining operations here, also known as open pit mining.
All right. We're talking with Amy Larkin, Executive Director of the Bisbee Mining and Historical Museum. That's where we're at today. We're just kind of taking a little bit of a brief walk around. We invite you to come out here to support the museum and check it out for yourself and bring the family, learn more about the history of mining in the Bisbee area. What are your days and hours of operation, Annie?
Yes, we're open from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. daily. We're only closed on Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Day.
And is there any cost to enter?
There is. It is $10 for adults or $9 for seniors and veterans.
All right. And that, of course, is supporting the museum here. You know, you do have salaries to pay, and you got to keep things going here.
Yes, maintenance in an 1897 building.
That's right. It's yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the one thing you had mentioned before, that the museum actually is in the original headquarters of the mining company that mined here.
Yes. So the building was erected in 1897, and it was the headquarters for the Copper Queen Consolidated Mining Company that would later become Phelps Dodge. And with time, they went ahead and donated the building to the city under the provision that it be used as a museum, and here we are. Wow.
Absolutely amazing. When was the construction of this museum? What year was it constructed?
So it was a long process. It began in the late 1960s, and then we opened in 1972 to the public.
And do any of the various displays, mining displays here, change?
So we do have a couple of small areas that we are able to do rotating exhibits. And currently we have a photography exhibit in there. And then in January, we'll have a Ted DeGrazia art exhibit in the area from, I believe, January 18th until May 26th. And then we'll also have a turquoise jewelry exhibit that will be installed around the same time, and it's going to be fabulous.
So you do try to change some things up and bring some new things in from time to time here when you can.
Indeed, we do. We are a small museum with a small staff and a small budget, so we do what we can.
All right. Oh yeah, so you do have some actual video here from the past too.
Yes, this was actually filmed in Morenci because by the time filming occurred, underground operations here, mining operations here in Bisbee had ceased. And so this is video of Morenci and their open pit operations.
Okay, gotcha. Which was very, like I say, similar to what happened here in Bisbee.
Yes, same mining company, and again, open pit mining occurred there as well.
All right. Well, folks, we invite you to come on down here and check out this wonderful museum. It is absolutely beautiful. We're on the second floor, but they also do have a first floor of displays as well. And more importantly, come on out as well and support the Mariachi Festival here, which is a fundraiser, part fundraiser for the museum, which is held every year as well. Well, thank you, Annie Larkin, for taking the time to show us just a little, snippet, if you will, of what you have here at the museum. Better yet, come on down here in person and check out all the displays and the fascinating history of the past. Absolutely amazing.
And thank you so much. And again, please come to the Bisbee Mariachi Festival, Saturday, November 2nd, from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. And then any other day, come to the museum. We're open 10 to 4 daily. We look forward to seeing you.
And I'm sure you also, if there's like members or leaders of nonprofit groups or maybe a teacher at a school, I'm sure you do various tours that you arrange ahead of time too as well, right?
Oh, most definitely. We have school groups on a regular basis, anywhere from Bisbee, the Bisbee Naco area to Sierra Vista, all the way to Phoenix. We receive kids from all over the state. And
then basically just call ahead and you can arrange, work that out with whoever would like to do a tour as well.
Yes.
All right. Annie Larkin, Executive Director, Bisbee Mining and Historic Museum. Thank you for joining us today. The Mariachi Festival is November 2nd. Come and support the museum and the homeless shelter as well too. All the details in this post description of this video. Thank you so much, Annie.
Thank you.